Happy Thursday, everyone. So today's video, as you guys know, is a decluttering video. So we're gonna go into highlighters. So I have tons and tons of highlighters. Oh my goodness. This is not even my highlighting palettes. This is not my liquid highlighters. Like, these are just powder, just single powder highlighters. This is insane. I have a huge collection here, and I definitely know some are definitely expired. Some stuff is actually like very brand new that are still in boxes, I think. I'll be separating it with the highlighters I'm gonna keep, highlighters that are expired that I'm gonna throw away, and then also the ones that I'm going to give away to either family or friends or you guys, depending on if it's been swatched. I only give away brand new makeup on my channel. That's it. I do not give away anything that's been touched. So family and friends usually get a little bit of both because a lot of my friends and my family don't really mind it. But if you guys are brand new, hello, welcome. On Thursdays, we do declutterings. On Saturdays, we do PR unboxings, basically everything that is new being launched. And then Tuesdays is usually like a mix. Like if I can get a video up, it's going to be more like a testing new makeup video, trying out new products and whatnot. So definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button. I also am doing a newsletter now, so whenever I upload on this channel, you guys will see an email notification in your inbox. So if you want to sign up for that, just go ahead and click the link down below. It will say subscribe to newsletter here. Super easy if you guys want notifications because YouTube sucks. So anyways, let's go ahead and get into the video. All right, so we're just gonna dive in, no particular order. So the first thing I have here is a Laura Mercier highlighter. It's a face illuminator in Devotion. So this one is more pinky. This one's actually really pretty. This would be really pretty if you had fair skin. It feels good. Oh yeah. This is gonna be really, really hard. It's gonna be so hard getting rid of stuff. Oh my goodness, but that one is so pretty. I'm gonna keep it. I might like kind of go back and like, you know, pull things out or whatnot. I might change my mind later on, but so far I'm gonna keep that one. Next up we have, oh, I love this one. This is the CIATE London in Starburst. We actually get these quite a bit in the glam bags, you guys, and they are so good. Starburst is my favorite shade in these ones. It is beautiful. So creamy. This one's like a really pretty like champagne shade right here. Look at that, yeah. And it still feels good. So I'm going to hold on to this one too. I know this is bad, but it's gonna be hard. This is gonna be rough, you guys. I love highlighters. Like I thought blushes were rough. I feel like highlighters are gonna be even more rough. Next up, we have a Becca one, and this is the Champagne Splits right here. So, oh, I think these are actually the blush highlighter duos. Oh yeah, look at this one. This one's actually really pretty. It's a very vibrant coral shade, and then you have a more of a golden champagne. That's a little bit, no, it's like a warm champagne shade. That's what I wanna say. What's the shades in these ones? Prosecco Pop and Pamplemousse. Really like that blush. That blush is really, really pretty. But I'm not really digging this shade of highlight for me because it's too dark. I'm honestly not even a fan of that shade of highlight even when I have a little bit of a tan, just because it just, I don't know, it doesn't really flatter me very well. But I love, love, love that blush shade. Maddison, you already have too many blushes. Just share this one with your family and friends because it's really good. So this one's gonna go to family and friends. It's like here I'm like thinking out loud of all my reasoning of what to keep and what not to keep. It's tough. You guys try throwing away your makeup. It is so tough. Okay, so next up from the Balm, this one is also like a cult favorite. This has been around for so long. Like the early YouTube days is when you heard about the Balm. The Balm like exploded in the early YouTube days, and this was definitely a favorite. This is the Mary Luminizer, and this shade is so beautiful too. You can tell which ones are my favorite shade. Oh yeah, you still feel good. Oh, I really love the formula of this one. It is so stunning. I'm gonna keep you. I have a problem. Okay, so next up we have the Benefit Dandelion Twinkle right here. And this is another really, really pretty one, but I just never use this one, to be honest. It is gorgeous, but I never use it, so I'm actually gonna give it to family and friends. Next up, I have the Natasha Denona Glow one, and I used to really, really love this guy. Like, look at him. He's very well loved. Kind of feels a little rough though too. Oh yeah. I mean, it's pretty. I put it right here. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but it feels ucky. Like, can you see how it just looks really, it looks gross inside. So I'm actually gonna throw this one away. This is so sad. I've how long is this one? It's a 2 year, but I think I've definitely had it over 2 years, to be honest. Yeah, because I remember I bought this when I was like just beginning working with Ipsy, and that was, I can't believe it's gonna be 3 years here in November, which is crazy. But so this one's gonna be tossed. Oh, this next one is from the Drugstore and it is so good. Okay, so this is the You Glow Girl Baked Highlighter and it's from JCat Beauty and it is stunning. Oh, this one is very, very beautiful, but it is definitely not my shade. I think I have a lighter one in here of it because I know I used to use this all the time, but I think it was a different shade because this one you can see it's a little bit more bronzy shade. It's a little darker. It still swatches beautifully, so I'm gonna save this for family and friends. Next up is a Burberry one that they sent over a long time ago. This one was also really, really pretty. I use this one a lot. Still really pretty, but it's very similar to like the other ones I have in here. I feel like they're all gonna be somewhat similar though, because my favorite shades are that like champagne shade. It's just gorgeous. So this one, I'm gonna give it to family and friends, but I might change my mind at the end. Next up is a MAC one, and this one actually really hasn't even, I think I might have swatched this once and that was it, because I think it's just a little too golden for me. So I'm gonna give that to family and friends. Next up is a Kilowatt Highlighter from Fenty Beauty, Lightning, Dust, and Fire Crystal. I think I'm gonna go ahead and give these to family and friends because I just don't really gravitate to these ones very often. Here we have a Stila, and this is in Kitten, and this is that putty highlighter. And I saw like a few YouTubers rave about it and like how you can like dent it in. It's like a cream to powder finish. I just never really loved it, to be honest. I didn't really like the formula of it, so I'm gonna give that one to family and friends. We have another Becca here, and this is Light Chaser. Oh, these are their Light Chaser ones. These didn't do very well, to be honest. They just, yeah, they didn't do well at all. This one's like a pinky one. I'm gonna give that to family and friends because I just know I'm not gonna use that. Here we have another one from Fenty Beauty, and this is Metal Moon Kilowatt Highlighter. And this is another one I'm gonna give to family and friends because I just honestly don't ever really use it. We have the Juvia ones, which these ones are beautiful, you guys. They're so pretty and such a great quality. This one is Skinny Dip right here. I'm actually gonna give this one to family and friends because this is a little bit of a deeper shade than what I usually use. So that's going to family and friends. But they're a great, great formula. I forgot the one that I love. I'm sure it's in here. Oh, it's Citrine. This is it. This is the one that I love from her. Amazing. It's absolutely beautiful and so pigmented too. I love that one. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep that one for myself. We have Rose Quartz again from Juvia. I'm gonna give this to family and friends because I haven't really used much of it. I'm trying to go through these quickly so we don't have a super long video. Next up is another champagne split, and this one is Champagne Pop and Hyacinth, or I don't know how you say it, but ooh, yeah, okay. That's very colorful. Gonna give that to family and friends. I don't see myself using that blush. Oh my gosh. Okay, if you guys have been watching me for a while, who remembers me raving about this highlighter for the longest time? It's like completely worn off on the back. It's the Too Faced one. I think it's Love Light and Bling Baby, Bling the Light. I don't know. I have Bring the Light, or I don't know, but this one is beautiful. I was obsessed with this one. Oh my gosh, I was so obsessed with it. See, that's what happens is look at that. It's so beautiful. These things get lost in there and you just forget about them. I feel like this one is honestly getting ready to get expired, to be honest, but it still swatches really pretty. I'm gonna hold on to it. It might leave in the next decluttering one, but I remember how much I used to love that one, or I still love it. I just forgot about it. We have another one from Becca, and this is that Light Chaser highlighter. See, like I'm telling you, like these are just colors that I just would not use, and I think that's a big reason why they did. I don't know, they're just colors that aren't like an everyday color that most people gravitate to, which is why I don't think they did very well. And then we have another one, which is Opal Flashes Jade, but these can be used like anywhere on the face, you guys, just as a heads up. Here's another one. Like this one would be pretty like all over the lids, I believe. Like, yeah, that one would be pretty all over the lids. But I'm gonna go ahead and give that to family and friends. Oh, this one was a dud for me. This is the Betsey Johnson one, and this is their, I feel like the Betsey Johnson makeup honestly just did not do well. I'm not a fan of the shade, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not a fan of this shade at all. So that one's gonna go to family and friends, and we'll see if someone else likes the shade. Here is the IT Cosmetics one, Hello Light Cream Illuminator. This one's really pretty. It's actually a cream highlighter. Ooh, you dried out. Dried out. Bye-bye. Ooh, we have a Dior. This is the Dior Skin Nude Air Luminizer in 002. This is what this one looks like. It's got more of a pinky undertone. This one would be really, really pretty on fair skin tones. Still feels good. Ooh, yeah, you're still pretty. I'm gonna hold on to you. It's going in my stay pile. Okay, so next up we have Ofra Cosmetics. I have a few in here, so we're definitely gonna have to pull them aside and see which ones are the old ones and which ones are the new, but this is Rodeo Drive. Honestly, I haven't touched this one. I know I've touched them. So it must be another one that I have that must be Rodeo Drive, or it must be another like little trio one that I've been using. Because I've used these. I think they just sent over this one because it was their newer packaging. But this is really, really beautiful. I'm actually gonna set this aside and see if there's one in here that I have used or I have been using. Because if so, then I'll go ahead and give this one to family and friends since it hasn't really been used. Okay, so also who remembers this one right here? This is the Pixi by Petra. This one I'm obsessed with. This is such a good highlighter, you guys. I actually never touched this shade over here. It's like a rose gold. I use this one like crazy. Like, look at that. Love, love, love this one. It is so pigmented. Like, look at that. They're staying in my collection. Next up, we have an Ibiza one from NARS. This one actually, it looks like my nail accidentally got into it, but again, it's just a little too dark for me, so this is gonna go to family and friends. This one was really pretty too, right here. This is from MAC Cosmetics. Really awkward packaging because it's super weird to store and stuff. It's from that like one collection. This one's called Peach. Forgot what collection it was from, but it's really, really pretty. I just hate the packaging, to be honest. Yeah, this one's really pretty. This one's a little bit more of a warmer. Oh, it's so pretty. Since I don't like the packaging, I'm gonna go ahead and give it to family and friends because it just makes it, it's really awkward in my drawers. Oh, here's another one that I love, you guys. Okay, so this is Lancome, and this one is so good. If you want to splurge on a really good highlighter, this is the one. This is 01 Shimmering Buff, and like, I mean, I don't even need to really say anything. You guys can see it for yourself in this. I hit pan on this highlighter. That means I freaking love it. Like, oh, it is so creamy and so pigmented. Like, I'm telling you, this one right here is beautiful. Like, yeah, if you guys just like want to pamper yourself, want to splurge on a little something, this is the highlighter to splurge on. They have beautiful shades. I love the 01 one though, because it's beautiful. It looks like second skin. It is so, so creamy and does not look like a powder sitting on your face, which I love. So yes. All right, so this next one's gonna be kind of hard because this is the Marc Jacobs right here. And you can kind of tell why I don't use this one. And it's because it's a shade that I tend to not gravitate to. And on the picture, when I ordered this online, it looked so much lighter. They completely deceived you with it, but it looks so, so much lighter. But it's a very golden highlight. Like, that is too dark for me. It would be pretty all over the lids, but like, why would I hold on something this big for just a color, like for my lids, you know? So this one's gonna go to family and friends just because unfortunately I cannot pull off that shade. It looks so much lighter on the internet, like online, than it did in person, so that's a bummer. All right, so next up is the Makeup Forever one, and this is Pro Life Fusion. I don't remember you. It's 02. Let's see. Oh, you're pretty. It's like a very gold. Oh, it's just, you know why? It's because it's a shade that I don't really gravitate too much. Like, I could probably pull this shade off if I'm tan, but not if I'm fair. Like, you can tell why. Like, I can't pull it off since I'm fair, but I'm actually gonna put you in the maybe pile because I do tan quite a bit. So I'm not tan right now, but I'm gonna put you in the maybe pile. Okay, so I have a Beauty Counter one right here, and I honestly don't really use this one. It feels good. It's a pretty shade, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and give it to family and friends just because I don't really reach for this one very much. Oh, here we go. We got Ofra Cosmetics. This is Rodeo Drive. Rodeo Drive. I knew I had one that I used. Like, look at this one. This one right here. It kind of looks a little old, to be honest. So maybe I'll keep the new one for, oh no, you still feel great. Oh my God. Like, they are so pigmented. So pigmented. Like, you can just tell. Finger swatch, swipe, boom, right next to it. Super pigmented. So I'm gonna keep this one for myself. This one is gonna go to family and friends because I only need one of them. I knew I had another one in there. I just knew it. Oh wait. I have another Rodeo Drive in here, you guys. Oh my gosh. Wow. Obsessed much. I'm bad. Let it go, Madison. You only need one. Share the love. Anyways, I have a Morphe one, and this is extra right here. I think I got this in a Glam Bag Plus. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan of the formula of these ones, so I'm going to let that one go. It's not my favorite. Here's a Makeup Forever one right here. I honestly don't really use the shade much. It's like an icy. I can do, ooh, you don't even feel that great. I'm gonna actually toss you. Actually feels really like rough. So I'm gonna toss this one. I like pink highlighters. It just has to be like, I'm very picky about my pink highlighters. Oh, my Little Pony one, you guys. Oh my goodness. I wish they came out with cuter shades because I don't want to throw it away. I think that's why I'm keep holding on to it still, is because of the packaging, because I love My Little Pony. It's the ColorPop one, but that is not a shade that I know I'm going to use. So I gotta let you go. This sucks, but I gotta do it. We have an Essence Strobe highlighter right here. This is what it looks like. I don't know how this one is, to be honest. I'm not a fan. It's actually kind of like chalky, really, which is weird. It feels like more like a setting powder than it does a highlighter, which is weird. I love Essence products. That one's gonna go to family and friends. If anyone can find a way to make that work for them. If not, we'll just toss it. All right, so we have another Fenty Beauty one here, and this one is Mean Money and Hustler Baby. Let's see what the shades are in this one. So I think I like this shade, but this shade again, I think that one might be a little too dark for me. I'm gonna go ahead and let this one go to family and friends. Ooh, we have Milani here, and this one is their 01 Strobe Light. So this one actually doesn't even look like it's really been touched. It's more of a pinky icy one. That one isn't too bad. It's actually really pretty right there. Yeah, that one's actually really pretty. That would be really pretty on fair skin tones. So I'm actually gonna hold on to that one. So that way we can keep that drugstore pile still going good. I have some Physicians Formula ones here. We have Translucent Pearl and Beige Pearl. So Beige Pearl, I can already tell you right now, I'm going to give it to family and friends. The Translucent Pearl is probably more my shade. I mean, it's pretty, but I'm not like a huge fan of the formula, to be honest. I feel like I can get more payoff with the Milani or like the Balm, you know? So I'm actually gonna give this one to family and friends too. I feel like your like taste kind of change sometimes, and like when I'm getting really picky, it changes a little bit too. Oh, we have the Too Faced one. This is the Rainbow Strobe. This is I don't even think I swatched this one, you guys. This is still very brand new. This is just a very fun product. Is this something practical for me? No. It's funny because when I went to TJ Maxx to go do a haul for them that you guys will see probably next week, I saw so many products from this line in there. It was like basically TJ Maxx at my TJ Maxx. I don't know about your guys's, but from what I got a sense from mine, it was where everything damaged went and where everything no one wanted went. And then honestly, it looked like a few things were even expired. It looked horrible. It was just a disaster. So this one I'm actually gonna give it to family and friends because some of my friends actually have little girls that would really love playing with that. So I'm gonna give that to them. Got one in a box here. Devotion. Wait a second. Devotion. Why do I have two? Like, this makes no sense. This one's still in the packaging. What the heck? Why do I have two of the same one? I must have not realized it. So this is gonna go for a giveaway because it's already like still got its packaging and everything. So I'll give this one away to you guys. Like I said, I'm a hoarder. All right, so we have another ColorPop one from the My Little Pony collection. And again, it's just a shade that I'm not going to use, so that's gonna go to family and friends. All right, you guys, we're slowly getting down there. Slowly. Next one from Tarte. Okay, so this is the Goddess Glow right here, and I bought this. I think this was like from one of their holiday collections. I barely use this one. You know why? It's because I wasn't the biggest fan of that formula. It's kind of, it's like very loose. So I'm actually gonna give this one to family and friends. Here we have a Pop Beauty one. This one's really pretty. It's called Gilded Light. Looks like that. This one's pretty. Look at that one. Whoa there. Why have I not used you? Huh, I'm gonna try this one out. Kind of amplify my highlight a little bit more. It's actually really pretty. I'm gonna keep you. I don't even know. I don't even think I've used that one really. And then we have Exposed Highlight from Tarte. Looks like that. I remember I used to really like this one right there. I'm gonna put this in my pile to keep, but I don't know for sure if I'm gonna keep it yet. I might change my mind. Here's another one from this is Spellbound from Tarte. I'm actually gonna give this one away just because I know I just don't really use this one. Here's a Makeup Revolution one. Honestly, it's pretty, but it feels really kind of dried out. So I'm actually gonna throw this one away. This is their Shimmer Brick Radiant one. It just feels really dried out. We have another one from Laura Mercier, and this one is called Indiscretion. This is like a deeper shade, like a more bronzy shade. It would be really pretty if I had a tan, to be honest. I think that's probably why I held on to it. Oh, it's like really, it's kind of dark. I'm actually gonna give this one to family and friends. We have Fort de France from NARS, and this one is really pretty. I forgot about you. Oh, this one is so pretty. I'm actually going to keep this one. This one's really stunning. I mean, my pile's not too bad. Giving more to family and friends than anything. All right, so we have some more of those light chasers. This is Champagne Dream right here. Another one that I just know I'm not gonna use, so this is gonna go with family and friends. And then we have Pearl Flashes Gold. Ooh, this one's pretty. I like the lighter shades. Oh, you know what? It's like a little too goldy for me. I'm gonna let this one go. Ooh, who remembers Laura Geller Gilded Honey? Katie used to rave about this one. Like, this thing was huge for a long time. It's really pretty. I mean, it still feels like it swatches good, but it just looks kind of icky inside. Like, I don't even want to give this to family and friends, so I'm gonna let that one go. Next up, we have Hourglass. This is Incandescent Strobe Light right here. Oh, this is pretty. This one's really pretty. I think I'm gonna hold on to this one. It's tiny, so I have space for it. All right, so next up we have the Essence Pure Nude Highlight. Let's see how this one does compared to that other Essence. I mean, this one's prettier, like you actually have a sheen to it, but I'm just not a fan of the shade color, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that one away to family and friends. I have another NARS one here. This is another Fort de France, but in a smaller version. I don't know why I have a smaller version of it. That's crazy. I mean, this one would be really good for travel. Should I just keep them both? Like, this is perfect for travel. We're not gonna talk about that one. We have the classic Champagne Pop from Becca. Oh, this is the cream version of it, by the way. Feels kind of gross, to be honest. Ugh. I'm gonna toss that one. I think that one's expired. I feel like the cream products definitely expire faster than the powders. Here's Moonstone. Oh, this was the one that I loved from Becca, was Moonstone. Oh yeah. I feel like Becca's kind of like been dying out a little bit. I'm gonna keep that one. Here's another one from Becca. This is the Prismatic Amethyst. When this whole kind of strobing thing went on, sometimes you wonder how these things get into trend. It's just weird. I'm gonna give this one to family and friends. Ooh, my favorite Lorac highlighter in Starlight, you guys. These are beautiful, beautiful highlighters. Oh, you wanna get your hands on. Like, these are amazing. I'm gonna keep this one for myself. It's right here. Yeah, those are amazing. I love those. I'm gonna keep Starlight, although I can quickly tell you I'm not gonna use these other shades because the other shades are just not ones I gravitate to. Moonlight, Daylight, and Twilight. These are all gonna go to family and friends. I just wanna keep the shade that I know I always use, and that is Starlight. I remember even like using it on set one day, and one of the videographers was just like, what highlighter are you using? And it was a guy, and I was telling him, he's like, oh my God, I gotta get that for my wife because I know she would love it. And I was like, sweet. So yeah, it's really, really stunning. Not a color that I would use from Becca. Looks like a puke green. It's gonna go to family and friends. Next up, we have the Jouer Topaz highlighter. A little too dark for me, so I'm gonna go ahead and give that one to family and friends. ColorPop, we have their highlighter bronzer. That's what it says. I'm actually gonna give this one to family and friends too. It's not really a shade you guys can tell the shades that I like. So I'm gonna just give that away. And then we have Rose Gold, another one that I'm gonna go ahead and give away to family and friends. Everyone around me is gonna get very lucky with this little pile. And then here's Sin from Urban Decay. Feels expired. We're not gonna do that one. That one's pretty. I actually saw a ton of them at TJ Maxx, to be honest. I almost bought one, but I knew I had one. I probably should have got one for the video because I'm sure it wouldn't feel like that right now because mine feels gross. Next up, we have another Rose Gold right here. This is in the mini. I'm gonna give that away to family and friends. Woo! Dropping things. We have Topaz. I have a mini of that one as well. Gonna go to family and friends. Right here, this is Ice. I'm gonna give this one to family and friends too. We're getting there, you guys, we're getting there. Next up, oh, this is Opal right here from Becca, but this one looks kind of gross. It feels like it swatches. It still swatches really beautifully, but it just looks kind of gross. So that's not a shade that I know I'm gonna use. So I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that one away. My family and friends have a ton. Oh, I remember this one. This is this Super Shock cheek one in Spoon. This one's also really, really pretty. I wonder if it's dried out. Oh no, you're still good. Oh, this one's really pretty. Oh, this is a gorgeous cream one. We're gonna keep you. I still have more other liquid highlighters and highlighter palettes in my drawers that we'll go over in a future video. I just wanted to keep these somewhat more simplified. There are a couple of creamers in here, but that's because they were in like a pan shape. So that's why they're in there, but I still have a little bit more that we'll go through. Here's Moonlight from Lorac. This one is actually really pretty. I think I had another Moonlight. You know what? I think I'm gonna hold on to this one. It's actually a really pretty shade. I'm gonna hold on to this one. We have another Juvia in Rose Quartz right here. So this is another one that I'm gonna give away. I don't even think I've touched this one, to be honest. So that one's gonna go be given away. And then this is one little highlighter palette that worked its way into this pile. So we'll go ahead and go over this one. This is the Cover of X one. I honestly didn't use this one a whole lot, to be honest. It just was not my favorite. I wasn't a fan of the color payoff, but I'll give it to family and friends to see if someone else likes it. All right, so we are all done with the pile. I honestly am only throwing away a couple. It's really not that much. We have a Becca in the throwaway pile. We have the Cosmetics, the Revolution one, Makeup Forever, Natasha Denona, Urban Decay, and Laura Geller. So really, like, there's only, what, 8 highlighters that I'm throwing away. I think my family and friends made out a lot more in this one. So they'll have a great selection to choose from. So they have that. And then the ones that I'm gonna keep are right here. So we're gonna keep 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We're gonna keep 20 highlighters for myself. But you know what? Like, here, I'm gonna put them in this bin and I'm gonna pick them up for you guys. Like, that honestly right there is a lot better than what we had. I mean, it's still pretty bad, but it's okay. It's fine. And there are still like a couple other highlighters that I have in my everyday makeup bag, but obviously they're in my everyday makeup bag for a reason because I'm using them constantly. So I'm gonna keep those ones, but I think I did pretty good, you know. Did I do the best? No, but I think I did pretty good. So I'm gonna give myself a pat on the back for that one. It's rough, you guys. It's hard to give away this makeup and toss some of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let's go ahead and comment down below, what declutter should we do next? I'm thinking, should we go into blush palettes? Probably blush palettes. I was thinking about doing face palettes all together, like bronzer, highlighter, and blush. Honestly, they are all pretty, like, it's bad. It's really, really bad. So we're probably gonna separate those in different ones too. So comment down below which one you guys want to see next, and then we'll eventually work our way to lipsticks, which I'm dreading. Lipsticks are bad. They're so bad, but we have a lot to go through, and I know how much you guys love these declutter videos, so I'm gonna continue them on. But yeah, so comment down below which one we should do next, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this one, and I will see you guys in my next video. Make sure to tune in on Saturday for PR unboxing. Also, I have been doing daily vlogs over on my Life of Maddie channel, and also doing like mommy sit down videos. Go check those out too if you're a mommy or a soon-to-be mommy. I think you'll really find them helpful, but I will see you guys in my next video.